This is Aaron. Aaron is the member of the Council of Electors.
Yay.
Sir Ocelot. Sir Ocelot.
Sir Toss-a-lot.
My queen.
Yes.
My king.
Yes.
Honored guests.
Yes.
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 Here, here.
I like it.
Huzzah.
Today we observe one of our most sacred traditions. A peaceful, listen, peaceful
Yes, right.
transfer of power.
No politics.
But before we crown our new king and queen, let me first tell you of King Wamba and Queen Sancha from ages past, the first of their names. Long ago, near the turn of the 8th century, in what would become modern-day Spain, but was then ruled by a people called the Visigoths. A king died in his sleep. He had been preceded in death by his wife, and they produced no heirs. The Visigoths believed a kingdom was best ruled by equal partners, so a council of electors was formed to find a new royal partnership to rule over this land. Nominations came from every corner of the kingdom, and the council had many worthy candidates to choose from. After much deliberation, the council decided on a new candidate for queen and one for king. The council sent representatives to seek out those candidates and bring them back to the capital to ascend the throne. Deep in the south, near the Mediterranean Sea, the council found a noble woman named Sancha. In the Castilian region, Sancha was renowned for her philanthropic works, as well as her love of poetry.
And virginity.
And virginity.
No.
Where did I erase that part?
That's on the text.
When the elector found her, she was in the town square handing out bread to the needy.
And condoms.
The elector, I will kick you out of here. and give you the
Banished from the kingdom.
The elector approached and said, "Lady Sancha, come with me to the capital, for there is nobler work to be done." Sancha replied, "There is no nobler work. Seek your monarch elsewhere." The elector replied, "My lady, we have read of the good work you have done in the station the life has given you. Allow us to elevate that station in the hopes that those good works will also be multiplied." Sancho agreed, and they set out for the capital. In the northern regions, the council found an old farmer named Wamba tilling his fields. Gleefully, the elector approached Wamba and informed him that he was chosen to rule over this land, saying unto him, "Good Wamba, leave your plow, for there is nobler work to be done."
Wait,
It's a story.
Relax,
Go with it.
John.
But Wamba shook his head and said to the elector, "There is no more nobler work than to improve the world around you. Seek your monarch elsewhere." The elector was stunned. He pled with Wamba, telling him of all the worthy candidates out there, that none were more worthy than him. But Wamba shook his head again. Then he looked at the walking stick the elector carried. Wamba held out his hand, and the elector handed him a dry piece of wood that he brought with him from the capital to aid his long journey. Wamba raised the stick and said to the elector, "Only when this dry rod in my hands takes root and grows green again will I accept the crown." And Wamba plunged the lifeless stick into the fertile soil. Now Wamba had dedicated his life to improving the world around him. And so long and so well he had worked these fields that no sooner had he removed his hand from the walking stick, it began to take root, and a leaf sprouted where good Wamba's hand had been.
Wamba magic.
Knowing that the council had chosen wisely, the elector headed back to the capital, and Wamba, being a man of his word, followed behind to prepare for his ascension to the throne. The walking stick that rooted grew into a majestic olive tree, a symbol of peace that endured throughout their rule. As we pass the crowns from one Wamba to another, from one Sancha to another, the Council of Electors gives unto our old king, okay, not old, our king and queen,
Former.
Ancient.
this sapling. An olive tree would be a bit of a commitment, so I
Smells amazing.
Very thoughtful. Very
Yes. Beautiful.
a symbol of the peace that endures and the good works that will bear fruit for future generations. Now, my queen
Yes.
and my king, please place your crowns on your successors.
All right.
Aww.
Yay.
Private
I
child.
wasn't going to do that. We have to have symmetry.
All hail the king! I present to you your new King Wamba and new Queen Sancha.